the face, the neck, and what it can be telling us. A lot of us walk about, live our lives, and sometimes don't even recognise that our necks have changed shape, our faces have changed shape. They feel congested. We look in the mirror and we don't recognise what we see, because we're seeing more than just what our eyes can take in. The face and the neck is somewhere where we can hold a lot of congestion, whether it's in your sinuses, whether you're having eye problems, stiff neck, grind your teeth, locked jaw. All of that is telling you something. There is a conversation coming from this part of your body that's trying to let you know that there's something not safe in your life. Your integrity is impaired. How you see things can be impaired. How you hear things can be impaired. Because we tend to make ourselves smaller so that we can fit into what's around us. But what we're supposed to be doing is fitting in to what's inside of us. And if we learn and connect with these different parts of our body, use different techniques to help clear them, then some of the things that we're struggling with, to do with congestion, for instance. Congestion causes confusion. And, I mean, just think about the word congestion. It means something's not moving. It's like traffic, it's congested. You try to find another way. But when the neck is congested, or the sinuses are congested, or you just feel that there's some sort of film cloud over your eyes, you're congested. So is your life moving smoothly when you feel that way? Or do you feel that you're stuck? Or maybe you're not stuck, but you just can't find a way forward. We are living in a time, I believe, of living history. In 100 years, they will talk about what happened at this time, because I truly believe that the human being is evolving. And we have to stop looking outside ourselves for answers. Our answers lie in our connection to our body. We come in with a body and we leave with a body, and it is the body that helps us to experience life. But we tend to give that power, that knowledge, to somebody else. Whether it's somebody like me, a therapist that has worked for the last 22 years as an intuitive body therapist, helping people to understand what their bodies are saying and helping them to remove the blocks and the pain and the trauma that lies in there. But I know and believe that you don't need somebody like me to do that regularly. You know how to do that yourself. You've just forgotten. When we feel any sort of pain or restriction within our bodies, it's a conversation. But the conversation starts subtly. Blurry eyes, runny nose, hay fever, congestion in the sinuses, stiff neck, locked jaw. They're all saying something. Because in this part of the body is where we truly, truly, truly experience our integrity, our loyalty, our belief structures, whether we see things clearly, whether we hear things clearly, just to name a few. Nobody outside of yourself can actually tell you what your own body is saying, but they can help you to discover what the language means. And I believe that we have to start listening, because if we don't, nothing will change. I believe that when COVID started, it was our evolving. With every new age comes a pandemic. We moved from the age of, we're now in the age of Aquarius. And with that means that how we behaved and functioned before no longer exists. So we get a pandemic and we're sent indoors, so that when we come out and feel the difference, it's easier to accept. Because we've went in to hide from illness or to protect ourselves from illness, but basically it's the energy shift. And when we come back out, some of us embrace it, and for some of us it causes chaos. But we, for over 2,000 years, have been looking for the answers outside of us. And now it's time to realise that we are our temple. Our body is our temple. Everything we need to know lies inside of us. Do we need therapists? Do we need counsellors? Do we need doctors? Do we need surgeons and all of those amazing people? Absolutely. But we have to take responsibility for ourselves. And taking responsibility for ourselves means learning more about how we work internally, and not from a place of illness or pain. Because by the time we get to that point, that means that our bodies are screaming at us. So I want to help you figure out what it is your soul is telling you through your body. Because those two things work hand in hand. The soul and the body, when you are in this life form, are one. One is not better than the other. It is the perfect partnership. And if you're only looking at one part of that, like on a spiritual journey, and it's all about the soul is who you are. But it can't be all of who you are here, because you're here to experience being a human. I mean, have you ever thought that your body has grown with you your whole life, and yet other than giving it good food, having a good exercise regime, you don't actually know very much about it? And I believe that the evolving of the human being comes through discovering what actually happens in the body. So I invite you to join me. If anything I have said to you makes sense, come listen. See you there.